Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies, produced at the time of this video 18 films, written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made into movies, 26 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. So in this video, we're talking about found footage filmmaking. And I did make a found footage movie called #Screamers, and I'm super proud of. I love that film, and I would say that half the people that saw it went nuts for it. The other half was like, oh, it's another found footage movie. Okay, so found footage as a genre, I will say, has been oversaturated in some ways. If you looked, I guess the first found footage movie was Cannibal Holocaust, but Blair Witch is the first kind of mainstream one where everybody went, okay, this is interesting. Did this real? I mean, there was debate. Was Blair Witch real when it first played at Sundance? Like, people thought this was a real film. And so when you're making that found footage movie, you have to look back and say, why am I making it this way? Now, for the purposes of my movie, #Screamers, we were trying to make a film that way because we wanted that style and that look and that feel. Our complete motivation for making that film was a movie called Catfish that when it first came out, the trailers almost made it look like a horror movie. And I was able to get into the premiere of the film in Los Angeles, and I was like, this isn't a horror movie at all. And it was like they tricked us. And so I thought, and yeah, I'm giving the whole backstory of why I made Screamers. It was because I went, ooh, what if we did like a Catfish type movie, which was a found footage. I mean, it was they were portraying it as a real film. I believe that it was set up, but there's still debate online. But what it was it wasn't. It was a kind of made the whole catfishing thing a word and all that stuff now. And so I thought, what if we made that movie and we made it into a horror movie? Like when when they start to research this mystery, it goes bad. And so that was my motivation. Now, if your motivation is, well, I can just shoot on my phone, we can make found footage and blah, 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 and it's cheap. Look, I understand it. Right? Because cheap is definitely a way to go, but it is oversaturated. That's the one thing I'll just say about found footage movies is that there's a lot of them being made. And one of the reasons is because it is so cheap. With Screamers, even though it was found footage, we had a good budget on that. We had different cameras going and all that stuff. So we almost had to make it look more frenetic and things like that when we could have easily done it on this kind of narrative level. So all I'm getting at for you is to go, I understand if you're doing found footage because it's cheap, but know that they're a tough sell these days. And people feel oversaturated and there's almost like nothing new in that space. There's been times where there's been new paranormal activity. Obviously Blair Witch when it first came out. But to do something new, if you're just doing it to save money, that may not be the best route. While you're here, I want to tell you a little bit about the Filmmaking Stuff HQ membership. This membership has every video course that you need, from film funding to film production to sales and distribution. It follows a path from video to get you from that idea in your head to raising the money to shooting it and then going out there and selling it and turning it all around and making another one. This is the membership that you've been looking for to get you to your dreams. If you're interested, all you have to do is click on the link below to check it out.